Hi. So let me explain what happened. Yesterday, Elgato decided in its infinite wisdom to push an update for Wavelink on my computer without my consent that completely broke my microphone. That's the problem. That was the problem. The thing. And we got the fucking circle up there again. Hold on. Thank you. But yeah, can you hear me now? I hope so. But yeah, it pushed an update onto my Windows 11 machine. It got rid of my microphone effects thing. I had to basically recreate my VST chain for my microphone, which involved trying to get a link to a article to work correctly. However, in the time between me last doing this and now, the website had rebranded itself into a VTuber Buru website. So I had to go into archive.org, load an old-ass page from 2022, untranslated, and then had to manually load each image in the page so I could get the correct, middle of the range settings for it, which is a very long and arduous process. And I was up until about 8 this morning, and then I went to bed and I woke up, and then I finished this video. I did the video before I went to bed, but yeah, I was working on that until this morning. I got that finished, whatnot, and now we're here. So yeah, there's a video done. It is in the supporter channel. If you have not looked at it yet, I would highly recommend doing that. That video is going live on Saturday. If there's any input that you would like to give on it before it goes live, definitely do that now, because there's only 2 days that you get to give your input. Anyway, we have a map set we have to play now. Cult of Obscuro. Sorry. And this was made by Rip Chip. And this is 18 levels, 3 secrets. I've played part of this offline, I think. And this was like years back. A year or so ago. And we're going to be playing in it, hopefully in its entirety. I guess we'll do this. So, things that I said during the intro that nobody... Wait, I didn't... Oh, hold on. Does it automatically set the player? Ty Barrett. Okay, that was weird. I thought it selected Ty Barrett, but it went with Laura Lay. Anyway. Things that I said during the intro, I found out that my, I just realized that means that entire intro, the pre-intro, didn't have my mic. Cool. But yeah, during the intro, I found out that my M515 has the distinction of being one of the few models of the Palm OS 4 released versions that actually have Graffiti 2. I think I have talked many a time about how much I fucking hate Graffiti 2. And I can revert to Graffiti 1. I'm just waiting to be told how to do that. Is it? Hold on. Is it going... Where's my going live post? Hold on. I have 3 mice on this fucking desk. Please give me a second. Hello, Hellhounds. Did I do TBCR without underscore? Hold on. Discord. Is it on blue? Like, where exactly is the going live post wrong? Oh! You know why? You know why? Underscore. Underscore. That's why. No, I put it in right. It's just Discord's fucking markdown. Observe. I just have to do 1_. I forgot that you have to use escape characters. Because the person that made the map pack is also has an underscore in their username. That's the issue. I can fix that real quick. Hold on. It's just going to be a quick copy paste. This is technically my fault, but also Discord's fault at the same time. Okay. Cool. But yeah, Hellhound, so hope you're having a good morning so far. Or even evening. Yeah, evening. I think it would still be appropriate to say evening. It is a day of the week, ending with the word day. Is there anything else I gotta do? Oh, right here. I sure do love Discord markdown. And then one more, and then I should be fine. All right, there we go. Anyway, map set. All right, so we have some rooms here. Hopefully I can get an MP40 at some point. Have to see if there is one. It'd be very funny if this is all just do all this without an MP40. Got a rocket. Push wall. Okay, so we got Mercury mode. I'm guessing there's like a use for that somewhere. There's the knife, which again only lasts for one level. Ran a D&D setting for 2 hours. Hopefully that went well. I had a very productive video editing session, and the fact that I finished the video, so that's pretty good. So I have like a good bit of the first half of next month to focus on trying to actually work on art things. I really need to kind of determine where my starting point for like that is. Because I was given poses, right, to try to replicate. And I'm hitting a there's something just like hanging me up about it, right? I don't know if immediately jumping to doing poses, considering my level of like knowledge and like skill is, I don't know if that's like the best idea or not. I don't know.
Outsider.
Because, like, the little Jack Frost I made, right? I didn't use, like... I didn't even use poses or whatnot for it. I just fucked about. And I know there's going to be someone out there that's going to be like, Teeps, you have no confidence in yourself. Be that as it may. Be that as it may. I wanted... Hold on. Trying to form words right now. Alright, so we got that push wall. Does that open this up? It does. Alright, so. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. I don't know if going straight to poses is like a good idea, considering that I don't really have like the fundamentals of drawing down, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was talking with someone else yesterday, or actually this morning, actually. And they mentioned to me that, like, everyone definitely learns at, like, different levels and different, like, types of, like, pacing, right? And I agree with that. If I'm making absolutely no sense at the moment, I want you to let me know. But yeah, while jumping the poses like initially may be good for some people, for other people it may be warranted to like go a bit more granular on stuff even more basic than that before moving over to poses. Because, like, unironically, I was sitting at my desk yesterday, right? I had the pad of paper on my lap. Oh, yeah, and also, like, if I want to do digital or traditional, I need to really stress that, like, the main reason I want to, like, learn stuff like this is I do want to, like, try to make assets, right? I think it would be nice if I can make my own assets of, like, you know. I'm not picking that up. Because right now, I can make very, very basic things in, like, in VRoid Studio. I can't do a lot of, like, detail with, like, outfits. Because I just don't have the finesse. I can't make any, like, art of me at the moment because I cannot draw the human form at all. Well. But I'm also getting to the point where I'm sitting at my desk for like 2 or so hours just staring at fucking images of like poses. And then, yeah, I look at the thing and 2 hours have passed and I've done absolutely nothing. Like something is, I feel like something is hanging me up and it's preventing me from really like diving into this properly, you know? Where the fuck's the silver key? That was the gold key. There's that. Maybe I gotta head over here again. I don't think it's over here though. No. Oh, what about... No. There's clearly something over here, because there's a locked push wall. Unless I gotta destroy a bit... Oh, there's a switch. That must open this up too, yeah. Yeah, I have essentially half a month now since I have the other video done. I also have to make the thumbnail for the next video going onto YouTube. But I have about half a month before I have to focus on another big, like, smaller form video that I could, like, put towards trying to learn 2D and 3D art. And... I don't know. I feel like I'm just like... I do feel like I'm just speaking into a void. I don't think I'm gonna actually like figure this out. Because I would like to actually learn how to like properly draw. I just don't think... I just don't know if it's just gonna be as easy as immediately going, here you go, draw these things. And not really giving really any like elaboration or whatnot on it. Like I was talking with Blaz a little bit as well, and he mentioned like starting with like stick figures and whatnot, but that doesn't, that is helpful to at least conceptualize, but I don't think it really helps with like the core issue I'm having. It's just hard to like put into words or like to conceptualize really, or figure out like what the problem is. Can you fucking not? So rude. Alright, so we're on the 3rd level. I bet there's gonna be another enforcer, and enforcers take 3 hits to take down. Cool. Any touch plates? No? Nope, but that is a push wall. And I think I've explained, at least for like 3D art, why it's a bit hard to like really learn it. It's just the fact that there's a lot of like, there's not really like a good concise like tutorial. There is that one on LinkedIn, but there's not really a lot of, I don't want to say like For Dummies stuff, because like even the For Dummies book doesn't really go into like how to really use the software to like make a thing. It really just talks about the ins and outs of Blender, but not really how to use Blender to make a 3D model, which I think is kind of an important thing for this book on how to use Blender to make a model. It doesn't really go into detail as to how to actually do modeling. Like, if I wanted to, like, read into how to use Blender itself, like, from, like, UI and whatnot, I'd just open its manual at that point. Just seems like a waste of money on a book that I quite literally spent money on. It's sitting on my floor right now. It is being used to prop something up. Because that is just how much I think it has just not helped me with that. And yes, I know this seems to be another TBCR Bitches About Things stream. I swear not every stream is like that. Alright. 3rd level? 15 secrets. Alright. Got 15 secrets, everyone. $15 whole secrets. Well, obviously one's right here. Got a pad. Take the over patrol out. Head over here. There's a shrooms mode. Very funny. And I guess that this opens this up. Yep. Is this one of the secrets? Yes, it is. There's another push wall. That was the push wall. See, no. Make our way further through. Gotta be a little bit patient here. I want to take out this enforcer. Nope, didn't do it. There we go. Iron key. All right, this door opens. Silver key there. Regular door here. Let's see. We'll make our way through here. Nope, iron door. This opens up. Don't have a knife. But yeah, 3D art. I don't like that a lot of the tutorials have the assumption that you've, like, dabbled in stuff like that before. Like,
Over here. Yeah.
maybe that's a no shit type of thing, but like, I'm just kind of looking at this from the aspect of you have someone that has not like done any modeling at all, right? Teach them how to use this. I did see one tutorial on, was it Gumroad? That's like how to create a low poly model having not used Blender. I haven't been able to actually like look into it because I don't have the money to buy it at the moment because it's like a... Oh, I didn't actually save. Okay. How many lives do I have? 2. All right, cool. I should probably save. Because now I don't have an MP40. I'm just frustrated. I'm also frustrated with myself when it comes to like video editing, but that's for like different reasons, and it's mainly just I have 3 big videos and I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get them done, you know, at like a decent pace. The video that's coming out like this weekend, this weekend, is because of the fact that I could not get the other ones finished. Like, the Ode to Zelda video has so much audio layering and like jokes in it, like audio panning jokes and whatnot, that it's hard to release that kind of quickly. The SGDQ video, I've kind of realized that like the big meat and potatoes of the video, you know, GDQ itself, I didn't actually film a lot of footage at GDQ. Surprisingly. This, which kind of makes the whole video kind of pointless. This video about going to GDQ has everything around the video about GDQ, but is missing the most important part of the video, which is, what is it like to go to GDQ? So, I'm kind of in a weird spot with that one, because I don't have any footage to really back up what I'm talking about. This is why it's been taking a while for me to actually like release part 1, because I have the footage for part 1 and part 2, which is going from Chicago to Minneapolis, St. Paul. After that, there's barely any footage. There's some stuff from Valley Fair, and there's like 3 clips, I think, from GDQ proper. Not even in the event space. It is outside of the event space even. So the video's kind of a failure, and I haven't even got part 1 out, which is extremely funny. All right, I need to grab that asbestos if I'm gonna do this. So yeah, I don't know if I should even finish that video at this point. Or maybe I just do that and then I have to just like explain why there's no footage. Which I had one job. But I will explain this. It is a bit hard to like do a vlog for GDQ, like a full 1 week vlog. Because GDQ is a very here and now type of event, right? There's a lot of things that happen at the event where you can't really like plan it out. It is stuff that you jump on at the moment, you know? So like when someone goes, hey, you want to go to so-and-so? Like for instance, there's a game store like 5 blocks down from where the hotel is that we've had the events at most recently. You either say nah because there's runs, you know, kind of intersecting with what you're doing at the moment, or you say sure. Because, you know, there's definitely going to be some runs that you want to actually see at the event proper. I like how this was supposed to be the thing that I was supposed to go to. And now I can't. Hold on, I'm gonna test something here. This is a little bit hard considering the fact that I have... Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's a randomizer there. Cool. I won't be able to go look at it. So I guess we're just gonna finish the level up. But yeah, we got that, we got Ode to Zelda, and then we have Santa's Vacation, which was supposed to be a video that was supposed to get released last Christmas, but through the unfortunacy of recording too much footage, I cannot release until next Christmas. On the nice part of that is I do have until the end of this year to get the video done, but that's besides the point, you know? Okay, cool. There's a thing up there. So yeah, that's kind of like the weird state right now. So quite literally, my only options at the moment are I have to work on smaller videos, smaller scope videos, as in stuff that's like takes half an hour to an hour to record and then whittle it down. Like for instance, this next video, it's about a half hour worth of footage condensed down. and it took the video's about almost 15 minutes in length. So a third of the raw footage made it into the final like edit. Okay, I need to haha. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta go over here. There we go. And then I think I'm at the end. No. So I'm gonna have to like focus on smaller scope stuff. There is some actual like, oh yeah, and that's the thing with like the fucking GDQ video is that's supposed to be like my first experiments with like non-VOD content, you know, where I'm it's like a proper narration, right? But now I can't do that. Well, do it to how I wanted it. Again, very frustrated. Like, none of my plans for what I've been wanting to do have gone right in any, like, way, shape, or form when it comes to artistic stuff. Like, hell, I even wanted to get my album out by the end of last year, and that didn't even happen. I've had a creative, like, wall when it comes to writing music at the moment. Which doubly sucks, because I do want to actually, like, do commissions for, like, music at some point, but it's kind of hard to do that when I can't even finish, like, an album that I've been somewhat working on for, like, 3 years at this point. And hell, I can't even open up for like video editing because, well, other than the fact that I can't do any flashing video editing and whatnot, which I know like the people that would want to like commission for video editing would probably really want stuff like that. I can't even get my fucking release cadence like in order. Oh, is this an enemy fight on... Oh, I bet it's an enemy fight. You watch. It seems very on model for there to just be a fucking enemy fight. Yeah. Very much an enemy fight. Luckily, I've done enemies so many times that this is not the worst thing to do. Oh, hi there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, what are people's thoughts on this, like, big incoherentness that I've kind of been on for a bit? Because I think I do want to open that up as, like, a discussion question. Like, what are your thoughts on, like, kind of like the tutorials and like difficulties when it comes to like learning art in 2025 or even 2026. From the aspect of like you've never touched not really touched like art stuff in general, you know? You never really put a lot of thought into like learning art, and you decide one day, I want to learn how to draw, you know? I know there's probably a downside for me starting at the age of my 30s, but I kind of also had to focus on getting my life in order, at least in terms of like, you know, get a decent paying job, and then like move out, live on my own for a good bit, which I have. This is year 8 of me living on my own. No, I understand it's not an easy thing to pick up. But I mean, speedrunning in some aspects can also be pretty hard to like, you know, kind of grasp around in some aspects. Some people it's very easy, for some people it isn't. And I can acknowledge that. Like, I do think speedrunning can be very accessible, but there's definitely like, it's definitely gonna be a bit of a difficulty for some people. But you know what? That's okay. That's perfectly okay. We're not going in there. I am flying all over the place. That being said, I really want to try, you know? And I am having to also look at this from like an economic standpoint. Like, I can't always commission everything that I need like made for the stream, or like even like my content creation stuff. I need to be able to like make stuff myself as well. Especially in this like economic time where, you know, money is kind of tight for a lot of people. Myself included. Like, I'm having to not go out and like buy stuff because preparations for winter storms kind of fucked me over financially a little bit. I don't regret buying the stuff that I bought for the winter storms, because well, let me put it to you like this. Let's go take a look at my phone real quick. We're gonna open up the weather app. It is currently 25 outside. It is projected to get down to 11 Fahrenheit on Monday. Currently, it is low 30s for the temperature until Saturday, which it is will be in the 20s high for Saturday and Sunday. Pretty cold, and especially if the power goes out during that. That's really dangerous. Like, I had to invest in a sleeping bag because I couldn't invest in a generator, and even the sleeping bags are pretty, you know, expensive. Like, to get a sleeping bag that's rated for like 15 Fahrenheit, just even 15 Fahrenheit, was $250. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So like, my next paycheck is almost entirely dedicated towards rent. You know? And I also want to like be able to do stuff like commissions and whatnot myself as well, because I want to have a little bit extra supplemental income, because at the moment I make a considerable amount of money with my day job, right? At this point, it's kind of paycheck to paycheck on most months. That's just how expensive shit is. Like, my electricity bill, I got like a usage alert from the power company. I'm looking to be spending about $300 on electricity for this month alone, which it was $300 more or less the month before as well. But part of that was also just due to the fact that I was doing a lot of like clothes drying and whatnot. Oh, good, ballista crafts. And how? But yeah, to kind of loop back to the original like topic though for it, I don't know if me going straight to just trying to replicate poses is the best route for me. I feel like I need to like start this by tackling something else first, and then maybe move over to poses. Because there's clearly something causing a disconnect when I'm trying to do specifically that. Maybe it's something ADHD related. It could be. Does pose a bit of a hassle for me, considering the fact that I've not been on any medication for my ADHD for the past 16 years. I haven't been on medication since I was in college. Or when I graduated high school, I wasn't able to get like any medication. In order for me to do that now, I'd have to like go to a GP, and I haven't been able to get a GP in my area in network in a long while. And like going for like a psychiatrist thing. Also, it's just the fact that I don't know if I can even fucking afford to like go to a GP at the moment. I know like it's very important to do that, but like economy. Even with insurance, it can be very expensive. And I have insurance, but also, yeah, just finding one in network. Hell, it's even hard to find a dentist that is covered in network.
Here, catch. Here, catch.
Anyway, on that note, 5 minutes to the first ad break. Can you believe we're only an hour in? We're gonna have a thing coming up in just a bit. The old adning from twitch.tv. And there's various ways you can get around that. Somewhat. Extensions, picture-in-picture. Stuff like Streamlink that still plays the ads in the background, but kind of pauses the stream while that's going on. But if you don't want to deal with any of those, and you just want to watch this damn stream without ads, maybe get some bonus content on the Discord. There is some bonus content, including early access to the next YouTube video that gets published on my YouTube. Consider this up to the fine quality live stream, but if you don't care about the ads, but you still want to benefit, we do have currently 2 tiers of a coffee membership that you can do. One of which gets your name included at the end of my videos. And that does include the next one. So if like someone does like do a coffee membership at that tier before I actually upload the video on Saturday, like make it go live, I will go back and add your name in and then push it. All right, there we go. Where's that touch plate? Oh, there it is. How did they get in there? I don't get it. But yeah, like I do wanna learn art. It's just I need to get over like the issues that I'm having with trying to like start. I think that's ultimately just the issue. If I can get over these like issues, I think I can like start to try to learn. Of course, I have to figure out what it is. I bet that's what this changed. No, actually. No. What did that change? Is it this? I guess so. Oh, that does jack shit. Unless I do that. Okay, this one. Yeah, we're not grabbing that. Okay. There is a key there. I guess there's a Mercury mode that I'm gonna have to pick up. Probably. Maybe. Spinny blades. That's right, Draco. Hope you're having a good evening. Oh, please tell me that isn't... Oh, I was about to say, if that was a soft lock situation, I was gonna be so upset. Like, haha, you soft locked. I guess... Yep, this is it. By the way, ad break coming up in a bit. Just a bit. Go to church. That's the name of the map. Going to church. Relatively fine. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely planning on going to SGDQ. In fact, I already have the Amtrak tickets bought and whatnot. So as soon as I can, well, as soon as July gets here, I can get on a train to head over there. So, need to kind of lock in a little bit. Give me just a second. Lamau. Cool. Yeah, I'm still in the big fan of original soundtrack territory more than the 2013. Like, don't get me wrong, 2013 version definitely has some good bangers, but like I just love that FM soundtrack. I'm a big fan of FM. Trying to see if we can get everything cleared out. I think Andrew definitely, in some of the tracks, really, even though it's definitely kind of like a prog metalish type of thing, really did kind of bring out some of the jazzier bits that are in the original soundtrack. There's a lot of jazzy shit in the original Rott soundtrack. There's also a lot of drum corps as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't it be funny if there were just 3 enemy fights? I think that would be very funny if Rip Chip made 3 enemy fights. Also, welcome back, everyone. Hope you're doing well. This is a fine quality live stream from TVCR Productions. Cult of Oscuro by Rip Chip. That's what we're playing. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Someone said the magic words. Someone said the magic words, everyone. You know what happens when you say the magic word? Oh, maybe this person doesn't know what happens when you say the magic words. You know what happens when you say the magic words? That. If only I had an extra mod. Yeah. The thing is, I need to... Yes, there is some certain things. I think Doug is unable to... They actually have different heights, if you can believe it. Each of the characters has a different height. I think Doug is the tallest. And Lorelei is the smallest. There is actual, like, documentation on, like, height and whatnot. Give me 1 second. Rot height. It's taking a second. I'm not looking for Rottweiler growth and weight chart. Everything you need to know. There's a particular thing. I think I have to specify Rise of the Triad specifically. Yeah, so So the main differences between them are health, speed, and accuracy. There is actually an accuracy stat in the code. But the main two things we kind of focus on is just speed and health. So Lorelei is the fastest but has the least amount of health. Ty Barrett is a little bit slower but has more health. That's why I do Ty Barrett specifically. I know I probably should be using Lorelei, but I think the trade-off for the health is a bit more ideal in my book. I just think it's a lot more ideal. So that's why I use Ty Barrett. I'm kind of looking over in the distance. Am I like framed properly here? Should I like enlargify myself a little bit in terms of the frame? I was just stared over at the stream box and I'm like, like I can do this. Just make the camera a little bit larger. See, now I'm taking up a little bit more of the frame, but I'm also blocking half the chat behind me. Bit of a conundrum, isn't it? But I know there's like certain things that Doug can't traverse, or that Lorelei and like Ty Barrett can't do, just because of like speed or height and whatnot. The problem is I can't find the fucking documentation that goes into more detail about that. Because there is actual documentation, like, talking about, like, the differences. Ah, yeah, hold on. I know the speed definitely is, like, one of the big things. It's for, like, time-sensitive secrets, right? Doug is so slow that he cannot, like, take advantage of certain time-sensitive secrets in even the base rod. All right, we got a secret here. Ooh. Very nice. Oh! Really now? And I can't get to it, so that's just a hint. That's the first time I've seen an Obscuro egg be used in that, like, fashion. You what? Okay. Okay, I gotta find the gold key. What I'll say is, if I can find that link at some point, I'll put it in my Discord. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it tonight, while I'm like playing this, because I definitely want to dilly-dally too long on that. But yeah, as soon as I find that, I will definitely link it. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Because there was a key there. Unless there's something over here that I missed. Hello, Felix.
Yeah.
Eat lad.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Felix. And to everyone else as well. Lorelei has max speed and minimal health. In fact, we can check this real quick. I think Lorelei has the same accuracy as Terradino. Yeah. I think it's the same as Terradino. I'd have to like go into the source code to like completely confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that these are the same for accuracy. And then, yeah, because it's IP freely. IP freely. But yeah, I'll have to look at the source code and get back to you on the exact values. But ultimately, for like, at least in terms of like the speed run, those values don't really matter too much for the accuracy. Because really, that only affects hit scan, and that's it. And since the objective is go fast, you're not really going to be in one area for long enough for it to really matter. Alright, I need to back up a little bit, but I don't know if I can do it at the moment. Also, hello Terry. Hope you're having a good morning so far. Where have I not gone yet? I guess I need to jump onto the things right there. Yeah. I guess that's what I gotta do. That's pretty tough considering the fact. Cool. door. Take out the monks, and there's a ballista craft. Oh, and there's turrets. All right, I'm just gonna go. All right, so we're on episode 2 still. There's a reason why he sounds like that, but it also, there's some words used to describe it, if I remember correctly. And, those are words I would like to not say on stream. Let me make sure. I'm gonna quickly double check, but I'm pretty sure it's a sound that Romero made, I think, with like God mode, when using God mode in Wolf 3D's development. Ooh. But there's a specific, there's a specific way that it was worded. Romero. Let's see. Apparently where it was, I don't see it anymore. Yeah, I have to go back and like, yeah. God knows noises. Well, I'll word it to you how TV Tropes words it. There is other ways I've heard it worded, but this is probably the best way to word it. It is supposed to be noises that John Romero making what he considered, quote, godlike sounds whenever he played Doom with God mode and turned no clipping on. That is how that words it. God-like sounds, yes. Oh, I found the part with the wording that is a bit questionable. This was from a page on Contech.net by Definitive History of the Best Deathmatch Game of All Time by Kevin Fragmaster Bowen. The specific words were used by, or said by, former Apogee artist Tim Neveau, which I'm not saying on stream. The R word is used, and I would like to not use that if at all possible. But yes, the noises are based on Romero going into... It's not Doom. It was going into God mode and no clip in Wolfenstein. Walking around in slow motion like some unstoppable ghost, demon or something, shooting everything in the level. Anyway. I hate juggling the fact that I have like 3 mice on this desk. 3 whole mice. And 2 keyboards. It has not helped me in the slightest to have that many. All right, there we go. No, it's fine. I mean, listen, it was gonna get derailed in some capacity. I mean, it is a fine quality live stream, after all. I mean, to be fair, I was like, I derailed the stream a little bit earlier talking about my frustrations with trying to learn art. Which I can restate again if there was anyone interested in, like, that, like, joined late that would like to, like, hear that. I don't mind repeating that. I think it is, like, a good discussion topic. Let's see. In general, I always wanted to make, like, not only assets, but just, like, I want to make my own art, you know? Like 2D and 3D, because, like, for 3D, I would like to make, like, actual outfits for this, because let's be honest, Vroid's kind of terrible for, like, making outfits, because you're very restricted to 2D planes and meshes of preset varieties. I think the most perfect example of what I'm talking about is the outfit for the protagonist of Majin Tensei 2 Spiral Nemesis, who has this just big puffy jacket that he wears, big green puffy jacket, in which the comp lays on his shoulder. And it's just really hard to, like, make an outfit like that in Vroid, because Vroid's not really designed to make outfits like that. Also, denim like shirt, denim coat inside the jacket. Oh no, it's a denim. It's a green coat with a denim jacket with a black shirt, and then he has, like, a knee pad, and you can't really make, like, defined stuff like that in Vroid that well. It just looks weird because everything is essentially just a floating, like, JPEG. This outfit is essentially a floating JPEG. And I just want to be able to, like, make stuff that, you know, like, for instance, I'm gonna have the same problem again with another Bible, which is the immediate game after this. Not this one, but Majin Tensei 2. And because Cassio's outfit has a lot of complexities to it that you just cannot do in Vroid. There's a bandana. He has, like an orange kind of, like, vest thing with, like, a shirt under it, and then, like, an arm guard, and there's also, like, a fishnet, like, type sleeve as well, but not really. And then his shoes and whatnot. I forgot. Did I flip that? Cheated to a significant degree. Worked a 40 by 720. I mean, like, I made this layout, right? This is something I made. Except for the spinning background. That's quite literally just a gradient that's spinning around. I mean, I did make the video of the gradient spinning around. Well, I can't do anything complex, right? Like, this is as complex as this stream layout gets. There's a reason why when we cut back to the desk, it is quite literally an actual desk. Like a real life desk. I didn't realize there was a, Huh. Didn't know I could actually get rid of that. I hope me not accidentally getting rid of the one on the prior level isn't going to screw me over on the final level. That would be a bit unfortunate, and I'm dead. Okay. Huh. Fascinating. Huh, okay. But, yeah, like, I want to be able to make outfits. I even want to make, like, art of me, right? Like, for, like, promotional stuff. Or just, like, just art of me in general. Like, that's always something I've wanted to do even back during, like, the, even Era 1. I tried starting unlearning how to draw during the pandemic, and then that just did not pan out at all. And I think it's just due to the same issue that I'm experiencing at the moment, which was I would like try to learn it, and then there would be something that would like hang me up from like being able to finish. Like, I feel like I have a brain for art, considering like I write music already, right? And I edit videos. Like, I feel like there's a bit of like a interest in art right there. I just also happen to suffer from, as my doctor worded it, advanced ADHD, but I'm pretty sure it's another wording. But, yeah, like, it's sometimes it's just hard to focus, but I don't think that's, like, the issue with, like, what's going on right now. I think it's just, like, I don't know how to approach it. And, like, whenever I go to ask people, they'll, like, tell me, like, give me a starting point for how they started, but I don't think it's, like, the starting point that I need to be doing, right? Because obviously I don't have ideas, hands, or fuse. I know, but like in this case, it's just like trying to replicate poses with like basic shapes, right? Like I'm getting hung up on doing that. It's just very frustrating, you know? I feel like this, I feel like I was given a very softball, you've heard of the question, like softball questions that should be rather easy to like do, right? And I feel like I'm stumbling on very softball-like things. That's why I haven't bought... Okay. full disclosure and for transparency, that's why we haven't really had like a proper creative stream in a bit. It's just because like I'm kind of fighting in the background in regards to this. I don't want to really... I feel like it's not worth streaming it if I can't make any leeway offline, you know? I feel like I need to be able to get some leeway offline before it would even, like... Because if I do it on stream, it's just gonna be me sitting here and then nothing gets done, and then we like end stream. And I don't think that's a stream anyone would really want to watch, to be honest. If I was making progress, sure, that would be like, I think that would be at least worth like showing, you know? But if I'm not making any progress at all with like trying to learn. Well, I think that's the same issue though. It's just like, I don't think it's... How do I word this? Oh, so I had to restart the Twitch window. It crashed, so... No, I can work while people are like watching. Like sometimes I'm in like a VC, the VC that I'm still in at the moment currently, even right now. I'm in a VC currently, and it's at like 2,589 hours. And like I work on my video, my video stuff in there sometimes, you know? And I like trying doing that because it does kind of give some accountability with like getting the video done because someone is observing you doing the content. That way you can assure yourself that you're getting it finished, you know? The problem is when it comes to like drawing and like 3D and 2D stuff, I can't really do something like that because I haven't been able to like make leeway in, you know, yeah, like it doesn't matter if I'm observed or if I'm on my own in this case. It's just the fact that I can't get... I have a block going on currently. All right, we have another boss level that I gotta kind of lock in for. I'm guessing this is Christ. So yeah, I feel like currently, and yeah, I need to figure out where to actually really start with like learning on the 2D side, because poses seems to not be a good starting point. And then on the 3D side, I just need to find a good tutorial for like that actually goes into detail about like using Blender for people that don't do yeah, see, that was my worry, is that like I feel like going straight to poses is kind of like way too far ahead from where I'm currently at. Like, it's good to at least know that I can, like, you know. Because, like, if I don't even have the basic fundamentals of art really down pat, then, like, I don't think poses are really going to help me that much. Because, like, if I can't understand really the fundamentals behind, like, I wouldn't say, like, art theory, but just, like, art in general, like, it's going to be kind of hard to really grasp anything else. And I'm definitely not a just go at it type of person, except for like video editing, because like there's a lot of like knobs and dials that you can like turn with video editors. That experimentation is kind of a very serendipitous thing, but I feel like with art, you kind of have to like, you can't really do that from the get-go as like a beginner. Like I feel like there's definitely some stuff that you have to like and I'm definitely someone that kind of learns better in instructor-led stuff, right? And I had, okay. Time for derailment again. So I had an art class in elementary school, in middle school, and high school, right? Did not learn a fucking thing from it. Because they just gave you things to do, but didn't really, like, teach you at all. So you would be graded on stuff that you haven't really like learned, right? There's also a little bit of a lamentable thing that this was held in the same room as the home ec classes that they canceled. I think quite literally the year after, the year that I went to the high school. So, like, I didn't even have home ec, which may explain why I don't cook. Actually, no, that very much explains why my actual eating habits are kind of dog shit. They don't even give us, like, the basic idea. They just say, do this. And then the teacher, like, just was, like, reading the whole time. Like, just stuff. Like, didn't really help any of the students. And we still got graded for the stuff. Like, way to fucking implement hard mode on people. Like, I could have had an interest in, like, doing art back then if had I actually had, like, any remote sort of instruction from the teacher. At least I had fucking band class where the teacher was, like, passionate, you know, about, like, music making and whatnot. That may explain why I still write music to this day. That you should also know that teacher got in trouble, very, very big trouble for something later on down the road. But that's something not for this stream. It's probably as bad as you think it is. Yeah. But, like, I've had an interest in stuff, like, back then. It's just, like, without, like, really any instruction on, like, how to do it, like, I'm kind of just flailing in the wind, you know? And I think, although being told, like, try to replicate poses is, like, still, like, more a bit of, like, a goal, or, like, something to kind of, like, point myself towards than I ever got in, you know, an actual instructor class from a teacher that didn't really do their job. I don't know. I think that's, like, the big crux of the issue. Like, the stuff I was given has a bit of the assumption that I've, like, had any sort of, like, prior art experience in like school when the answer to that statement is no. Well, I mean, in that case, I wouldn't really know, because, like... Because, like, I've done a lot of video editing. Like, okay, I do not even know how to properly use Magix Vegas or DaVinci Resolve properly. I know, like, the basic keyboard commands. That's it. You could, you try to ask me to do, like, a specific, like, effect. I don't fucking know. I have to ask people how to like do things because I do not know. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that like asking me to try to replicate choices, like poses is a horrific choice. I'm not saying that at all. But I do think, like, given like, yeah, like the level of like my knowledge and how to like do art, where I barely even have basic fundamentals of like draw. Oh no, hold on. It's that smeg head. Hold on. Easy peasy. But yeah, I would like to actually tackle it. I just need to find something that's a bit easier to kind of grasp onto and to start with. I'll say there's like definitely one type of like type of learning thing that did not help me in any way, shape, or form. It's that fucking what is it? Draw 100 boxes thing. Like that didn't really help me at all. I think that's like what made me give up the first time. Is that like I was kind of doing it. And I was like, this is really helping me in any way, shape, or form other than like perspective of like the boxes. It doesn't really help with like, yeah, it doesn't really help with like learning how to draw like scenery, the human, I mean, it might help with scenery a little bit, like objects and whatnot, but it doesn't really help with like drawing the human form at all. And the thing is that I saw that get like mentioned, like people raving about like that being a good way to learn art, and I think that just ties back to around to just people learn art in different ways. Hold on, I'm gonna jump this. I'm not dealing with that timing puzzle of hell. But yeah, I haven't really been dealt a good hand in terms of like trying to learn art stuff. I think like a lot of the stuff I've like looked at is just like burnt me out of trying to learn it, or is just not really hitting how I need to like really tackle it. I feel like especially bad about like coming to the realization that like starting with poses may not be the best starting point, because like the person who like gave me that task is my VTuber manager, who does art, and she does very fantastic art. It's just, yeah, I think, yeah, starting with poses is probably not the best thing for me to start with. I think I need to start a bit more basic. Yeah, start smaller. And if for some reason she or Blaz are watching, hi, I've kind of came to a realization. Sorry. Like, I feel really bad about this, like, kind of revelation. Oh, there we go. Now, I will say to Matrix, at least in regards to like an exclusive art stream in some capacity, maybe it won't be for like 2D or 3D art, at least for the time being. I would not mind doing an exclusive like one where I'm editing down a video, right? Because I think that would at least be neat, because like a lot of the jokes that like end up being in the videos kind of end up on the editing floor, you know? Because like sometimes I'll just go through the video and I'll notice like little things throughout each of the recordings, and then that starts like a running joke. During them. I think like the best example of one that I can think of is realization. There's always that moment where I'm like talking and then I'd like stop and I'm like, it's like my brain froze for a bit. So I put in asterisks realization. Well, not realization. It's the 6 question marks. I'm getting my words mixed around, ain't I? But there's a running joke regarding the fact that I just like freeze sometimes in mid-sentence. And it's just that awkward like silence. Whoop. I think that's like a good running joke. Kind of a recent one with the more recent videos is whenever a key gets picked up, I always put in like that footage of Passepartout from Fort Boyard, like showing how many keys the team has. Which I think is from like a 2016 episode of Fort Boyard. And I have the 90s noise from when they, like the audio that plays during that is from a 1992 episode of Fort Boyard. And yeah, I think that's just gonna be like a new running joke now. Every time I pick up a key, you're gonna hear that noise and see that little clip. Because of course, why wouldn't I put Fort Boyard in a video of mine? I never shut up about the game show. a big concern I've had with like doing commissions from people, for people, is that I might accidentally like squeeze in those running jokes into the videos, and maybe I don't want that. I wouldn't know for sure, but I always worry about that, you know, that like I'm gonna accidentally include a running joke that's mainly intended for my videos in a video for someone else. I mean, that does kind of, I mean, that is kind of maybe like a signature. I don't know. But like, I do, just on the subject of like video editing and like experiment, I like a lot of my editing is very experimental. Like, again, because I don't know how to properly use the video editors that I have in my possession. I haven't even bothered trying experimenting with like Final Cut Pro. I feel like Apple may have it to where I can't really do some of the silly stuff that I could potentially do with stuff like DaVinci or even like Magix Vegas. I do need to learn Final Cut at some point, because you never know if I'm going to have someone that I'm going to be collaborating with that may have it. I will say this again, though. If you do plan on ever doing collabs with me in the form of videos, I am not using Premiere. Fuck Adobe. I'm not using Premiere. See, you understand it. There are definitely people out there that are like, well, if you can't use Premiere, I guess we can't do stuff. Because like, you know, it does take time and whatnot to learn a new video editor. And that's completely understandable. But like, every time I look at an Adobe product now, I just get filled with unbridled rage. Uh, 6.5 minutes until our first intermission. It's gonna be about 7 minutes. Let's be honest. You have found your stylus. That's good. Let's see. And even then, like, the only platform I have it on, I wouldn't say I have it on. I would even be able to remotely use it on is my MacBook. But the problem is I have 2 video editors already. Like, why use that one? Like, I have 2 video editors that are perfectly functional. And I actively use one for editing, and it's a one-time perpetual license for both of them currently. Like, there's just no point in dealing with the headache that is Adobe. And yes, I did buy a license for DaVinci because I actually use the Fairlight stuff. I do actually use the Fairlight stuff, so it was 100% worth the $250 for the license. DaVinci Resolve is really good. Even as like, uh-oh. Okay, so bad news. I had not saved up to this point. And I have now paid the price of not doing that. I think we're like 2 levels behind. No, we're on this level. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and save there. I don't know, maybe we have an art club channel on my Discord, right? Maybe I should make a channel specifically for like, not showcasing art per se, but like good resources for learning how to art. But definitely on like a mindset of like for the absolute beginners, you know? A lot of resources just for like the absolute beginners and whatnot. Because that way, if for some reason, like me attempting to like properly learn how to like do art and whatnot, like drawing and like 3D modeling, if it somehow actually does genuinely turn out to end up being like a dud, which I'm hoping it isn't, because I would like to actually learn it. At least at that point, there's like a good resource bank for people that it may be like very beneficial for, you know? That way it's not a complete loss. Oh, hold on. I thought I saw a touch plate, but no. Was imagining. This definitely looks new. Anyway, I think I'm gonna pause the game as soon as I get out of this room. Okay, we're out of the room. We're gonna take a break. And when we come back, we're gonna do more of this map pack for Rise of the Triad. This is Cult of Oscuro by Ripchip, fellow speedrunner of this game, Ripchip. And it's pretty good so far. Pretty good. I'm definitely enjoying it. But yeah, we're gonna take a 7-minute intermission. We'll be back with more of a fine quality live stream from TBCR Productions. So, well, you know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. So yeah, you get to see the outfit a bit better without the vest on. But yeah, join us in a bit, won't you? I know I will. I love fighting with my doodad here. Like, I hit it to like unmute the mic, and it doesn't unmute the mic, and I keep hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. And then I like brush the part beside it for the not actual mic, and it works. Oh God, oh. Anyway, second segment of this fine quality live stream for January 29th, 2026. Hope everyone's doing well so far. A bit of a look ahead for the fine quality live stream that's coming up Friday. Majin Tensei 2, Spiral Nemesis, second session for the neutral playthrough. Hopefully I won't get caught on one fight for 3 hours. I have to see. Saturday will be a catch-up stream, or a makeup stream for the speedrun request that was supposed to be last Saturday, because I want to try to do these on the 4th Saturdays of each month. So we're doing it this weekend instead of last weekend, because I was not in the best mental state to be really doing that. And also, stuff was just not working right for setup. So, Monday, I don't know. It's the last day before I go back to work. I don't know what we're gonna be doing. I have to figure it out. But for right now, we're gonna head into the thing again, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, I did want to mention, since I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, but then no one heard me because the mic wasn't working right. There's a video coming out Saturday. It is on the game Forsaken Necromancer. It's a game that you've seen in the pre-intro a couple of times already. And we looked at a little bit of it on the PC Engine Speed Investigation stream. And yeah, I basically woke up early one morning, I played a bit of it, and I edited the footage down. And that video will be coming out Saturday, but if you're a supporter of the fine quality live stream via a Twitch sub on this very channel, or either tiers of membership on the Coffee, you do get early access to that video as an early access channel in the supporter lounge. Make sure you watch it before, if there's any like feedback you'd like to give me before then. Because any and all feedback is definitely appreciated when it comes to my YouTube content. Anyway, or just any content I make in general, even this stream. Like, if there's feedback on this stream that you would like to give, there is a feedback channel on the Discord. Whether it be like presentation stuff, whether it be like things that you think I could fix up for like the graphical package, maybe even suggestions for outfits and whatnot in the future that you think would be neat for like outfit requests and whatnot. I can look into that. Any feedback is definitely appreciated. Anyway, we're gonna get back to the game, so I need to move this mouse right there. And I guess we're gonna hit the button. Doggo. Dog strafing. They mean business. Alright, so I need to hit this. Hit that. Alright, cool. Grab the key. Now we can head over here. Save. Very important. Hold on, before I continue, let me, as I said I was gonna do prior, and I didn't actually do it, I'm gonna move myself a little bit here. Yeah. Just a little bit. Just a tad. Yeah, I was just blocking too much of the UI in the game. So I wanted to fix that. I'll be honest with you, like, one of the big reasons I've moved to, like, this as an outfit is to help with not blocking the game as much, because, like, that shirt, the shirt in the prior era outfit definitely did, like, kind of get in the way a little bit. I think it's from when I had the, you know what? It's probably from what's needed to make CGI Man, like, move to begin with. Let's be honest. I love technology. Oh yeah, there's an update for iFacial mocap that came out today, or a few days ago. I should probably update that. Oh, okay. This poor iPhone 13 mini. I know that's probably not the best phone for me to potentially be using for something like this, but I don't want to use my 12. Because, one, I have the Pro Max, and that thing is a hell to get on a mount, and I just don't want to use my 12 for this. It's really funny because I got the 13, not even for this to begin with. I got it for, so I used to help out for the Hack Fortress tournaments when they were at ShmooCon, which is a convention, a security conference that is no longer held. In fact, not the last recent GDQ, AGDQ, but the one before it was the last year they actually had that event going on. It was held at the Hilton that has the nickname of, was it the Hinckley Hilton, because of a particular event that happened there. But yeah, I was their OBS tech for the Hack Fortress team, because I'm the only one of that whole, like, group of people that actively streams on Twitch, right? So I have to actively, you know, use OBS for my day-to-day for stuff like that. And, the last one was held while I was at GDQ because it unfortunately was the same week and whatnot, but there was a point to this whole, like, thing, and I forgot what it was. It'll come to me. I found every secret in that level.
Yeah.
That's a bit funny. That this is the first level of which I found every secret. Anyway, where were we?
Here she is.
I gotta be a little bit careful. Okay, so I don't have to be a little bit careful now. Let's try that again. Damn. Okay. He's just hitting nothing. Before it, like, okay. Took you several years to become aware of rott. I know either Unreal forever. Had the drunken missile idea from rott. Fascinating. Alright, I gotta... Oh, there's a ballistic craft. Hold on. Oh. Why would you put that there? I mean, with as much marathon content that I stream, you'd think I would have played, like, marathon, like, back in the 90s. I actually didn't, I mean, I knew about marathon for a bit, but I never actually played, marathon until 2007, 2008. If you could believe it. Ow. Okay. I guess we're trying that again. I'm just gonna let them walk to their deaths. Lamau. There, look, I quick saved. Like I'm supposed to. Uh-oh. I was about to say, didn't I take you out? bulletproof armor. Grab another drunk missile.
Outsider.
All right. Sorry, I'm having to like think real quick. Okay, well that was pointless. Unless that like opens up now. Oh, hi. So where we gotta go? Nothing over here. Oh, no, there is. There's somewhere right there. I bet where that is where I do actually need to go. I just need to figure out, like, what the order is. Yeah, me getting hit like that did not help. That death sound is definitely a mood. Okay, let's see if I can actually make any progress over here. Yep, cool. Got that. That pushes that back. Got this. Ba-ba-ba. Anything over here? Nope. I think this is a good, like, interesting, like, way to do, like, little waves of combat. That's very funny that they can take 2 hits. Except in some instances where they take 1. Oh, that's mean. That's mean. That's mean. But that's funny. Okay, so we got that there. I'm debating as to whether or not I should stay awake until like noon and then just get something to eat for like breakfast / lunch, even though it'd technically be dinner. Because I did sleep a decent bit today. It's almost 4 a.m. right now. Oh god, it's almost 4 a.m. that. Grab that. There's a flame wall right there. Is there a reason for that?
Outsider.
Have to see. That's actually interesting that it does that. I bet there's an enforcer. I just had the feeling there's an enforcer here. Wouldn't it be funny if there's an enforcer behind here? No. This has the grandiose feeling of last thing. Scott's mystical head? Nope, secret level. Yep.
Death Zone Ultra.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. I see what's going on. It's a bunch of death traps. Yeah, bunch of death traps. Okay. Okay. Bit of a puzzle here. You know, I could also just skip this by, like, just figuring out where the exit is. There it is. But I feel like me doing that might fuck me over here. Yeah. Alright. Very rude. Very rude. Let's try that again. Ooh. I love that I'm doing this and I'm getting, like, no height. Oh, that's why. There's like a thing there to stop. I thought that was gonna, like, come straight towards me. I bet there's no healing in this level at all. Oh no, I say that and then that happens. Uh-oh. It'd be funny if there was an enemy fight in this fucking hellscape. Okay, if I can get over there, then that would work out. The problem is, in order for me to, like, realistically do that, I need to, hold on. It's like a weird strat you can do here. I might just play it safe and do this. Yeah, I might play it safe. Alright. I gotta time this just right then. Such a fun little gotcha. Alright. Ooh, okay, that's new. I've never seen that used before. Okay. Alright, definitely don't want to go there. I need to kind of keep the pacing here. Is this it? This looks to be it. Oh no. So I need to point out, if I hit any of the sides, I will instantly take a death. Example. I feel like I could potentially brute force this. Okay. Fascinating. Is there any secrets on this level? There are 11 secrets. Are any of these secrets? No. Oh, hold on. I just now noticed. If I can get into this spot just right, I should be able to, gotta thread the needle. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, this is not good. This is actually what we call dickish. So you have to rely on... Okay. Okay, Hounds. Hope you have a good evening. Or a good night. Definitely, I hope you can get some good sleep. By the way, I don't have anything planned after this map set, so once we're done with the map set, we're done with the stream for the night. I don't want to start on anything new at the moment. Ball jump scare. That's right. Can I skirt by that without hitting it? No. Well, actually, maybe. Hold on. It's very funny that they just get stuck there. I don't think I can stand on the ball. And we're kind of in a position where or is this quite literally I run over here and then I come over here without falling into the void? It's whisper quiet! I think I know what Ripchip's asking me to do here. Wild if true. Or maybe I'm like soft locked. I don't know. I could be soft locked. Like, what's over here? I bet it's the door. This is getting like progressively louder as it's going. I think I'm soft locked. I think I am thoroughly soft locked. Okay. Again, whisper quiet. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Or not. Just let me restart the level. There we go. Come on. Oh, okay. It's over here. Oh, this does mean I do have to play this properly, though. You blame Dusk. Yeah, this does seem like something, Dave Szymanski type of, like, type of thing. I think the left side's a lot easier. I don't like the fact that, like, turning like this can also make you fall off. You have to, like, thread the needle very carefully. Come on. There we go. Up again. Ooh. Just missed it. I'm kind of curious for a second. If I was to keep going this way, is there some, like, a secret or anything? Or am I just wasting time? I am supremely wasting time if I do that. That's very funny. Here we go. Ooh. Bit too fast. Okay. Kind of the issue point, isn't it? Yeah. I'm guessing there's something I was supposed to wait here for. Or maybe it's just not super obvious. I think it's something that wasn't super obvious. Yeah, I think the other way is intentional dead end. Yeah, I think it was a dead end. Oh, God. It's this way. Whisper quiet. So quiet. I bet I have to pick up all 3 keys. Yep. 2nd key's luckily right there. The 3rd key is... let's grab that 2nd key. Nope, there's still the silver key. What the fuck is it? Oh, this one's not on. Huh. That's locked. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I gotta get over to there. Yep. I just need to time this just right. Alright, cool. Ad break coming up in a bit. I wonder why that's a thing. Uh-oh. Whelp territory. Oh, it's Big John! Come out and shoot me. Ludicrous Jib. Or Gibbs, depending on how you want to pronounce it, but yeah. Very nice. I forgot Big John's in this version.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to remember. No, this isn't. I get going down the fast lane and run like Smeg mixed up. It's not a joke. I do get those two tracks mixed up. Alright, it's like little combat arenas. That's kind of cool. I got an elevator right here. Can't get to it. Got the healing crystals. I bet there's something here. Oh, I bet there's another enemy. Or maybe not. No other enemy? Okay. Elevator is on the way. Okay, that's a hellscape. Hold on. I need to grab... No, I gotta do that. Yeah. I don't think this is gonna move. Nope. Alright, that seemed to have worked out. I could have used the flame wall. I am going to grab this, though, for the next arena. I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. But I am going to grab it. You know something I haven't had at all this playthrough? Yeah, elevator music. Not a single bit of elevator music. I've doomed myself by saying that. Almost certainly. I got the Oscuro key, which I will probably need. Okay, I gotta lock in real quick. Cool. That split missile, I would like to not use the split missile. Don't really get a lot of good results with the split missile. TBH. I skipped a whole arena. I skipped a whole ass arena. Fascinating. Is this the end? Apparently so. All right, I guess this is the last level. Maybe. Come on, go down. Thank you. So, if we make our way down, we can, oh yeah, after the stream, I'm going to do, a reflashing of my M15 PDA to an earlier version of Palm OS 4. Do wish me luck on that. I don't know if I'm gonna accidentally brick the device or not. It's not a huge loss if it does happen. It was a like 4 parts PDA. Like $15, so like it's not end of the world if anything like bad happens. Hopefully things work out though. I do like the color display, and I put like a 1250 milliamp hour battery in it. So, I would like to see if I can get some use out of it. I just realized I was saying that as we went to an ad break, but that's fine. Slowly making my way through. For a circle, this seems to have a lot of twists in alternate directions. I say that because the title is The Final Circle. There are 23 secrets, and I have not found one yet. Fascinating. To be fair, I'm kind of on the trying not to die territory of things. Right, there's like the one secret I found, and I can't even get to it. Have I been over there already? I think I have. Yeah. There's a switch right there. It's fascinating. So, right here? That's 2 secrets. Anything else? I mean, there's the thing over here. Yeah. Clearly, there's a way to get into there. Yeah, here. Uh-oh. I'm glad they got rid of the very annoying sound that usually happens when you have shrooms mode. But kept the, like, the graphical thing for it. I don't know if I'm gonna need that or not. Yeah, I don't think I need that. I'll probably find out very soon that I will need that, but I don't need it right now. I love the Scalabats. It doesn't make the cracking noise when you hit them with it. It's so unsatisfying.
Yeah.
So unsatisfying. It's like the whole point of Excalibur. Like, watch. You can, like, clearly hear the noise that plays. It's like I'm hitting like a bag full of, like, feathers. So unsatisfying. There's dog mode behind there. There we go. I can pick up asbestos armor as a dog? That's a first! I've never had a need to pick up asbestos armor as a dog. Are you dead ass telling me I can do it?
Eat, lamb.
What is a dog gonna need asbestos for? Sounds like one itchy dog, yeah. I need to take a look. All right. Looks like this is not the way I need to go. That's fine. I think that's all I needed to grab. I think. Yeah. So now I just go around and get those two out of the way. And what is this for? This is just for health.
Outsider.
Grab those. Get that. And gotta carefully carefully take these enemies out. Got an extra life behind there. Pretty sure you'll need to use rocket jumping to get to. Or this. Definitely use this. 3 extra lives. Ooh. Fancy. We're back at the start. Yeah, that might not be beneficial to do. Where does this go? Nowhere of note. Bulletproof armor. Am I literally going backwards? I feel like I'm going backwards. Yeah, because we're back at the start. Yeah. Unless I'm supposed to come back over here. I don't think I'm supposed to. Yeah, I have to go the way I... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh no, I do have to go this way? No. No, I think this is the wrong way. I have to go this way. Right? Yeah. Although I am kind of curious about how you get over to here. I'm a little bit curious. Okay, I'm very curious. Oh, you can't go over there. Alright. What about here? This looks like you can go over there. Somehow. Some way, shape, or form. I'll take it. We'll quite literally take it. I do have another dog mode I can use. I have one more, I believe. Yeah, I have one more. I'm gonna take advantage of that. So we can figure out what the hell I gotta do. No. I don't think that's... Hold on, let's zoom in real quick and see where... Unless that is the right way, I don't think it is. Only have 4 kills left. I think I have to go in the middle. I think it's the middle. Like, is it this one? No. Over here. On the side. It's not that one, it's the opposite side. There's one of the kills. Watch this is El Oscuro. Ooh. I am soft locked. I can't hit the switch. Scalabat. I don't want to go just yet. I guess we do. Oh no, there's one more secret. Where's the touch plate? Is it noticeable? Oh, that's trippy. Yeah, that's trippy. Alright, I guess we're going in.
Yeah.
Oh no, this might be the last level. Considering I have that, there's probably eggs I gotta break. Oh, okay. Makes sense to me. Let's see. Something is telling me there's a big fuck you in this level. Yeah. Just double checking. So we have 4 secrets already, but at the start here, right? No, not at the very start. I feel like there's a room on the... I feel like there's a giant fuck you. I don't know if it's just because I've played rott and I know like the big fuck you in that last level. I do not trust easily with this game. Because I know better. Alright, I guess... Yeah, there's one right there. I gotta figure out how to get to. Oh, hi there. Yeah, there's like 5 of them blocked off. I gotta save those rockets. Even this screams like secret. No? We'll see what that did. Oh, okay. I just need to check to make sure they're all gone before I even bother fighting El Oscuro. It looks like this might be it. Yeah. All right. Now I gotta go for Excalibat. One more. Oh. Hold on. I don't trust this for a second. I'm not trusting this for a second. I bet there's one hidden that I just did not see because it's not immediately obvious. You know? I bet there's one that's not immediately obvious. And we're gonna have to replay the level. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's watch. So anyway, I have to like figure out if that is indeed the case, if there is like a secret in an area that I need to like look at, because obviously I'm expecting a big fuck you in this level. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, you ready? We're about to find out. Ah. Expectation subverted. Unironically, expectation subverted. I thought there was gonna be like a big fuck you in the level.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I should explain for like Extreme Rise of the Triad, there is one El Oscuro egg hidden behind a push wall or a plate wall.
Yeah.
And the spot that you have to hit is not very apparent, and you will have to restart the level because of that. I think that is like one of the reasons why rott has such a infamous kind of reputation to it. Yeah, I would say that's why it has a bit of an infamous reputation.
All right.
No, like I think rott is like perfectly fine. I think it's about as difficult as the original game. Like the only like big kind of like annoying parts about it is you can go basically, and I do mean it, the entire game without picking up an MP40 on original like settings. So if you had the original drop rate, you can quite literally go the whole game and just never pick up a MP40. And with that in mind, you have to like route very, very carefully. But I think it's fine. I am planning on like submitting it to marathons at some point. I'm the only runner of it, by the way. Currently, I'm the only runner of rott. It's not that difficult. But yeah, that was Rip Chips, Mappack, Cult of Oscuro. Definitely try it yourself if you're interested. It is on the Steam Workshop for Rise of the Triad Ludicrous Edition. I think that was a decent little stream right there. But I don't have anything else for you. I haven't really planned anything else. It was just focus on this, get this done. And then try to work on some stuff in the background. Because I know I definitely want to try to get this this M515 I have in my hand that you can't actually see. But this M515 flash modded. Which I have a Windows XP machine for that explicit purpose. Because quite frankly, it's one of, I think, 2 Windows machines I have in this house currently active use. Number one is the Stream PC, because I can't move that to Linux yet for reasons. And the XP machine for old-ass software. But yeah, pretty good. I'm gonna... Oh, hold on. But... yeah, I think we should go ahead and wrap this up. Because this is quite literally all I had for you. So let's do that. So let's use live right now. I do need to get out of the credit sequence so I can open up Twitch. So give me just a moment. Okay. Ooh. I hit escape too many times. Hold on. Oh, I hit escape way too many times. Oh, it's... game? Thank you. It was taking a bit. Absolutely taking a bit. All right, anyway. We're gonna go to twitch.tv. Well, my dashboard, but twitch.tv. And we're gonna see who's live right now. I do thank everyone that stopped by. I know the opening part of the stream was me kind of venting about my frustrations with just trying to learn art at the moment. But Pretty decent little FPS playthrough stream. We're gonna see who's live right now. I think I'm going to, because I haven't done it a bit, I think I'm gonna raid Ema. Risa. So we'll do that, Ema Cooney. So we're gonna send you over there in just a second. But yeah, I do thank everyone that did stop by. Always nice to chat with people on the internet. And we'll have a big comfy Friday stream with some Majin Tensei 2 on Friday. Anyway, with that in mind, as I prepare you to send you over to Imakuni, raid message as always is hello, TBCR smile. I'll show you. Hold on. Raid message. Hello, TBCR smile. Look at the little smile right there. That's a good little smile. Anyway, but yeah. With that in mind, if you'd like to keep up to date with this fine quality live stream, button. If you'd like to keep up to date with this fine quality live stream and you're not doing it at the moment and you thought this stream was pretty interesting, maybe you want to watch some more in the future, maybe some speed running, maybe some full game playthroughs and whatnot, and maybe even some creative stuff once I actually get to the point of wanting to comfortably do that on stream. Make sure you hit the follow button. We do stream at least 3 days out of the week, or at least I try to, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday being whatever the hell I feel like doing, and Friday is Megami Tensei in order. It is Atlus's Megami Tensei franchise and the original release order in a version of each game. Not necessarily the original one. For instance, we did iOS for SMT1. And then Saturday or Sunday, but not both, is a bonus stream. It could be anything. It could even be like another particular format, like Speedrunner Quest, which is this Saturday. But yeah, with that in mind, if you're following the stream, make sure you also join the Fine Quality Discord. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. Discussions for like tech stuff, like PDAs, Japanese and European home computers, the Windows hellscape that we're currently in, Mac stuff, like Apple stuff in general, Linux stuff. There's a Linux Learners channel. Tech talk in general, various little subjects for like, oh, there's an art club as well. There's channels for music, movies, television, and whatnot. And if you're a supporter of the Fine Quality live stream via a Twitch sub or a recurring $5 or $10 Ko-Fi membership, you get access to a supporter lounge in which gives you access to early access to any videos that I publish onto YouTube, which there is one currently in early access. So if you would like to watch that early, definitely consider a contribution to the Fine Quality live stream. But on top of that, you get work in progress things, behind the scenes stuff, and more. And there may even be like exclusive streams in the Discord for like watching me work on editing. I need to figure out how to get the Mac actually capturable because HDCP is a thing. I may have to set up the Roland 30 FPS capture bullshit. I'll have to see. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff there. You can find a link to that coffee down below. There's also a throne if you'd like to buy an item on my to-do list. It is a to-do list. I will get to those items at some point, but yeah, if you'd like to beat me to the punch, there it is. And fine-quality.website is the official TBCR website. We have social media at the top, stream embedded in the middle. Check your extensions and contact information and coaster credits if you're one of those people that care about that at the bottom of the page. But yeah, I'm gonna go work on some stuff, and then probably at 10 a.m. I'm gonna go grab me a submarine sandwich from the store. But with that said, my name is TBCR, and I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday. I'll see you back here on Friday with Majin Tensei 2, Spiral Nemesis, for the Super Famicom. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.